Mr. Ware, Mrs. Searson and Mr. Young, I'm appealing to you as the inspectors for the Bristol Airport expansion. My name's Mya-Rose Craig, I'm 19 years old and I'm a local environmental activist. I've been involved in the Fridays for Future movement, I've spoken on stage with Greta Thunberg, and I have a local charity called Black to Nature that's all about engaging people from ethnic minority backgrounds from inner city Bristol with nature and the countryside. Over the last 6 months, we have planted hundreds of trees in the local area to both engage people with nature and start to negate some of our carbon emissions from the local area. The last thing we need now is an airport expansion. It seems desperately backwards to be doing that in a period where all we should be doing is combating climate change and other environmental issues. No one in the local area particularly wants it, and all it will do is create more pollution, more traffic, more noise. And it's not just local people who are going to be affected by this potential expansion. I personally have family on the other side of the world in Bangladesh who are currently struggling and suffering because of climate change that's been created by emissions from the West, from places like Bristol. I've been extremely lucky and I travelled to the Arctic with Greenpeace about 6 months ago to see the effects of climate change for myself. And what I saw was truly shocking. It was the ice caps melting, it was the wildlife fleeing. I've seen climate change for myself and I know that we have to do something about it now. You're currently here to make a decision about whether or not this expansion should go ahead, whether or not we should be tossing 1 million more tonnes of carbon into the air every year. And all I can say is that you're standing on the edge of a decision. You can either move forward and evolve, create the future that we need to create to combat climate change, or you can take a step backwards, decades backwards, and create more of a problem than we're dealing with already.